Hello guys. So I got something kind of different for you. Um, I normally do Dragon Ball Super. That's the main game that I play. Um, but as of late, I don't know. I just feel like the game is kind of repetitive with the same leaders everyone's playing, same decks. It's just everyone's playing current meta because the cards are cheap to get. It's really easy to play. Um, But I wanted to kind of expand my horizon with card games, and I started up two more. One of them is Cardfight Vanguard, and one of them is Final Fantasy. I'm going to show you my Cardfight Vanguard deck that I went ahead and built. I ended up getting a trial deck, and then I went ahead and built upon that. This deck in total so far has cost $55. There's $15 for the trial deck and $40 for the other cards. But I'm just going to go ahead and get into the deck profile. I'm just going to start off with of course, the imaginary gifts. I'm just running through right now because that's all I got. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to get more of these. And then this is my treasure card. With the trial decks, you get one random foil, and I ended up pulling the grade 0 foil. I love this. It was a $15 trial deck, and this guy's worth $20 right now on TCG Player. I was really amazed that I pulled this guy. My friend actually also bought the Oracle Think Tank, and he also got the Hollow Grade 0 as well, which is amazing, especially for two players just starting out on the game. But I am running the Narukami. Start out with the Grade 0, and I'm going to go on to the Grade 3s. This deck isn't complete yet. Just keep that in mind. We're running two of the Teutonic Stinger Dragons. It's a pretty good card. It's a grade 3, it has the Excel and, of course, the Twin Drive. And it has the auto with the Vanguard or the Rear Guard. When placed, you counterblast 1, choose a Rear Guard in your opponent's front row, bind it, and this unit gets plus 5,000 power till the end of the turn. It's really strong. And also, when wrote upon, call this card to a Rear Guard, and one of your Vanguards gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the turn. That's very powerful. Very, very powerful. And then we just got the one of the Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion, just in there because he has the active ability of Vanguard. Once per turn, counterblast 2, and this unit gets plus 5,000 and 1 crit until the end of the turn. And if there are 2 or more rear guards in your opponent's front row, instead of the 1 crit, when this unit would attack, it battles all of the units in your opponent's front row. Just a nice little tech card until I can get some more Teutonic Stinger Dragons. Then we got 3 of the Great Composure Dragon. He has the active ability of Vanguard and a Rear Guard. At the beginning of your or your opponent's battle phase, this unit gets plus 3,000 until the end of the turn for each open rear guard in your opponent's front row. And if it's my turn, it gets plus 5,000 instead of the plus 3,000. Just nice little tech card. But I'm going to probably run just 2 of these guys when I get the Teutonic Drill. And then the last of the 3 drops, it's just going to be the Theros Clap Dragon until I can finish up the deck. It has the auto. When placed, choose up to one of your opponent's rear guards, move it to another open rear guard in the same column as that unit, and this unit gets plus 5,000 until the end of the turn. So this card can switch front rear guards to back rear or back rear guards to the front row. Just a nice little tech card for now. Then we're going into my favorite card of the deck. That's going to be the Dragonic Death Scythe. Absolutely love this artwork right here. Has the auto of a rear guard when placed. Soul Blast 2. Choose a rear guard in your opponent's front row and bind it, which is just remove it from the game. And this unit gets plus 3,000 power till the end of the turn. He also has the continuous effect of during the battle, it attacked a Vanguard. If your opponent does not have a rear guard in the front row of the same column as this unit gets plus 5,000 power. And then we're running 3 of the Recklessness Dragons. It's a very good card. It's probably going to be one of the staples in my deck. Has the auto of a vanguard or a rear guard. When placed, you counterblast one, choose a rear guard in your opponent's front row and bind it. Very powerful. And then he has the auto. When he's a rear guard, when it attacks a vanguard, if your opponent's front row has one or less rear guards, this unit gets plus 3,000 power till the end of the battle. Just nice card all around. And then we're running 4 of the Dusty Plasma Dragon. He might get replaced later on down the road, but he does have the auto of a rear guard once per turn. When your opponent's rear guard is bound during your turn, you may have 2 of your rear guards in the same column as this unit get plus 5,000 power till the end of the turn. And then we just run the 1 of tech. That's going to be the Xyz Streak Dragon. Has the auto of a rear guard. When placed, counterblast and soul blast 1. Choose a rear guard in your opponent's front row and bind it. If you bound a card, this unit gets plus 10,000 until the end of the turn. Very good. He's probably actually going to go up to maybe 2 or 3. And then, of course, we're going to be running 3 Rising Phoenixes. This is definitely going to go up to 4. He has the auto when he's in the drop zone. When your opponent's rear guard is bound during your turn, you may call this card to the rear guard. If you do, this unit gets plus 3,000 until the end of the turn. And then we're running 3 Lightning of Hope Helenas. It's a very good card. He has the auto of once per turn when your opponent's rear guard is bound during your turn if there are no face-up cards in your damage zone. Soul Blast 1 and Counter Charge 1. So it helps you charge your counter charge. Like if you have 4 cards in your damage zone and they're all face down, this will help you get one face up. Just a nice all around card. But he is definitely going to be replaced when I can fill up the deck. And then we're just going to be running 3 Lizard Soldier Rikis. He has the auto of a Vanguard or a Rear Guard. When placed, you Soul Blast 1. And this unit gets plus 3,000 power until the end of the turn. And you may switch all of your opponent's rear guards between the front row and back rows. They all move simultaneously. The center column does not move, of course. And then we're just running a 1 of tech. That's going to be the Photon Bomber Wyvern. As the action of a rear guard, you counterblast 2. And then this unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. And if your opponent's front row has 1 or less rear guards, it gets plus 10,000 power instead of the plus 5,000. So he can become an 18,000 power attacker. Very good tech card. And then we're going to be running 4 of the Dragon Dancer Reginas. As the action of a rear guard, if there are 1 or less rear guards in your opponent's front row, put this card into your soul, and 3 of your rear guards get plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. Very, very powerful. Then we got probably the best card, one of the best cards in the deck. These are going to be our triggers. Not only is this a front trigger, a draw trigger, he's also a perfect guard. So you can draw this, get the draw trigger, and then bring it to your hand, and then use him as a perfect guard. So he has the auto. When you there you go. When placed, discard a card from your hand. Add one of your units can't be hit until the end of the battle. So this helps you protect against yourself. And then we're going to be running, of course, the 4 crits. That's going to be the Yellow Gem Carbuncle. Of course, we're going to be running 4 of the front triggers. Since we're running Excel, we need to have a lot of power to our front row rear guards. This is definitely going to help. And, of course, our 4 heal triggers. Staple in any deck. Always got to have your heal triggers. And I love the artwork on this card. But yeah, that's my deck profile. I am definitely going to get into this card game very heavily. I love the artwork. The gameplay is very fun. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Dragon Ball Super was getting a little boring for me, so I figured, you know what? Let's get into a different card game. and switch it up a little bit for a while. So that way I can go back and forth between Super and the Final Fantasy card game and Cardfight Vanguard. So that way I don't get bored of any of the games, you know. But we do have Opus 8 for Final Fantasy. That's going to be coming out pretty soon this month. I'm looking forward to that very much. And we also have Destroyer Kings for Dragon Ball Super coming out this month as well. Definitely looking forward to that. Want to play the Teen Gohan so bad. But if you have any questions or comments, go ahead down below and send me your feedback. If you want to see more Cardfight Vanguard profiles, maybe some box openings or games, let me know. This is Orion Gaming Tucson, and I'll see you in the next video.